Most people on Medicare believe the same thing. If I don't like my plan later, I'll just switch. And it sounds reasonable. But here's the reality. Switching your Medicare supplement isn't automatic. And in some cases, it's not even possible. The most common reason people want to switch is a big rate increase. Your premium jumps and you want that same Plan G from another company at a lower price. The good news is you often can, but there's a catch that traps people who don't understand the rules. Today we're going to walk through exactly what happens when you try to switch, how to make sure you actually can, and one mistake that can leave you stuck. I'm Alex Wender, Medicare specialist. Give us a call at the number below if you want us to look at your options. Now let's get into it. Let's start with the good news, because there's a real myth to clear up here. Unlike drug plans or Medicare Advantage, a Medicare supplement has no annual enrollment period. There's no once-a-year window you have to wait for. You can apply to change your supplement any time of year, any month you want. And because supplement coverage is standardized by the federal government, a Plan G is a Plan G at every single carrier. There's no difference in benefit between the carriers for the same plan letter. So if you're paying too much, you can often move to the exact same coverage at another carrier for a lower premium. Same benefits, smaller bill. So far, so good, but this is where people get tripped up. And it's the single most important thing in this video. Here's a catch. When you first enrolled in Part B, you had a one-time 6-month window where you could buy any supplement you wanted with no health questions. For most people, once that window closes, it's gone for good. After that, in most states, switching supplement plans means going through health underwriting. You fill out an application with a full page of health questions, and an underwriter decides whether to approve you or turn you down. If your health has changed since you turned 65, approval is not guaranteed and you can be declined. Let me give you a real example of how this plays out because we see it more than we'd like. We had someone who had been on a same supplement for years. They got a big rate increase and decided it was finally time to shop for a better price. The problem was, a few months earlier, they had an AFib episode and a regular heartbeat. When they applied to switch, that recent episode meant they couldn't get approved right now. So now they have to wait and try again down the road once enough time has passed. Meanwhile, they're stuck paying the higher rate on their current plan. That's the trap, and it's completely avoidable, but only if you shop while you're still healthy enough to pass, which is exactly why the timing of all this matters so much, and we'll come back to it at the end. And here's the myth that costs people the most. A lot of folks think they can switch their supplement during the fall open enrollment period. The one you hear about the most is in October. That's not true. That fall window is for drug plans and Medicare Advantage. It has nothing to do with Medicare supplements. There's no annual free pass into a new supplement. We made a whole video on what can actually get you declined, but the bottom line is don't assume you can switch. Check first. If you do decide to switch, there are 2 rules that can save you from a serious mistake. Rule number 1, never cancel your old plan first. Never ever cancel your current supplement until the new one is fully approved and in place. If you cancel first and then get declined on the new application, you can be left with no supplement at all. Get the new policy approved and then drop the old one. Never the other way around. Rule number 2, don't overshare on the application. When you're going through health underwriting, answer the questions honestly and completely, but don't volunteer extra medical details you weren't asked about. Over-explaining can create problems that wouldn't have existed otherwise. A good agent helps you answer questions accurately without talking yourself out of an approval. Now, there's a group of states where the underwriting rule doesn't apply the same way, and if you live in one of these states, it changes everything. A handful of states let you switch Medicare supplement plans with no health questions at all. Some like Washington, Connecticut have year-round open enrollment. You can change anytime, no underwriting. Others like California and Oregon and Nevada have a birthday rule, a limited window each year around your birthday when you can switch to a plan of equal or lesser benefit with no health questions asked. And here's why the birthday rule is so powerful. In these states, a rate increase barely matters. If your company raises your rate, you simply shop again at your next birthday and move to another carrier. And most carriers will hold your new rate for the first 12 months. So you reset to a competitive rate every single year with no health questions asked. You essentially get to outrun rate increases for life. That's exactly what we do for our clients in birthday rule states. We reshop every year and keep them on a fresh competitive rate. Before we finish, there's one common myth we have to clear up. Here's a question we get all the time, especially from people who've already met their Part B deductible for the year. If I switch mid-year, don't I have to pay my deductible all over again? The answer is no, and this trips a lot of people up. Your Part B deductible, which is $283 in 2026, is tracked by Medicare across the whole year, no matter which supplement company you have. So if you've already met it this year and you switch to a new Plan G in the middle of the year, you do not have to start over. Medicare already has you down as having met it for the year. The bottom line, you're not paying the deductible twice. It carries over automatically for the rest of the year and it only resets in January like it always does. So don't let that myth stop you from switching to a better rate. Now let's finish with the single smartest move you can make. If you're healthy enough to pass underwriting today, that's exactly when you have the most freedom to shop. Remember our client with the AFib episode? The mistake people make is waiting until their health changes to try and switch, and by then the door may be closed. So don't wait until you're stuck to find out you can't move. And here's where we come in. Whether you're in a birthday rule state or a state where underwriting applies, we can help you figure out if switching makes sense. And for our clients, we keep an eye on this over the years and help you move when there's a better option you can actually get into. You're not stuck doing this alone, and you're not stuck just because you signed up years ago. Give us a call at the number below. We're independent, there's no cost, no obligation. We'll help you figure out whether you can switch, whether you should, and if that's the right move. Handle the whole thing for you. We want to hear from you. Have you tried to switch your Medicare supplement, or are you thinking about it after a big rate increase? Drop your situation in the comments. We read every single one. And don't forget to click like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. We'll see you on the next one. Thank you.